All right, as we come to our adventurers after routing a potential attack in the Banalus garrison, we have, or Nine Fires garrison, uh, the Gilder under the Banalus have uh, have them come down the dead road, getting to the deeper port city where they think that at least representatives of the Hollow would have had to go. The Hollow having taken the job in the first place, presumably coming after an item that Lyra holds, who had some interesting stories about it. And the question is if anything that she said has been the truth, we're not sure, as they went and found a forge that they were told to look out for. Strange smoke and ill omens coming from it. Seeing a forbidden mark, they carefully stepped over it and found themselves with some type of spirit of a forge. Talking about unknown power and looking for someone to be the blacksmith. Lyra stepping forth was quickly joined by Fen, and together their mixture of desire for power and fun mixed and made an item, a beautiful forged eye. The item being thus made, it seemed that the powers here left and they were able to exit the forge, supposedly cleared, and continuing days down the road found themselves at a camp where it appeared that some former individuals of the Hollow had been attacked and eaten. At least one wide, somewhat emaciated, dehydrated, and not yet put into the stew. That seemed, for the moment, to be guarded by a troll, leaving their troll steeds behind for fear that they could be taken over. They attempted a little bit of sneakery to ultimately got the attention anyway, as a melee ensued, and they got to learn why they are considered so dangerous. So with that, oh, that's interesting. All right, we will get going. All right, I'm just gonna outright apologize. Give me 1 second. When I opened up my folder for this campaign, the content is gone. Just give me a minute. See if it got put somewhere where it wasn't supposed to go. But it's okay because I can get it going again here. Well, all right. Let's do it this way. Oh, I remember what's going on now. Okay, sorry about that. I know what's up. All right, so what we'll do is, as the show is here, we'll go and give you. Who'd like to take the spotlight first?
Aelin's spitting out some blood after some nasty hits from this troll. I'm going to spend 3 hope and activate the class feature, or the hope feature Warrior's Hope. So spend 3 hope, gain a +1 bonus to your attack rolls for until the next rest. And then I'm going to take the longsword and take a nice big swing at the leg of this troll that's moving too quickly for Thale.
Yeah.
That is, so it'd be a 19 with hope.
All right, that will hit.
Um, Eight points of damage.
Okay. All right, that will come in as. All right, that is major damage striking. All right, and actually, with that coming down on the troll, was that with hope or fear? I'm sorry.
That was with hope.
Okay. You take a slash up along with the other damage that has been done to the creature. And it looks up and roars. You can see its eyes become blood red in the irises as it has become enraged. With that, who would like to take the spotlight?
Seeing Thalen make this move and attacking and seeing Thalen has been coughing up blood and everything, Lyra will kind of look towards Thalen and put her tiny hands on his shoulder, say, be careful, alright? And I'll do Mending Touch on you to clear 2 hit points.
Lyra, thank you.
Very cool. So we want to make sure you get into an action roll from that.
Okay. Oops. Right, 12 with fear.
That was with fear?
Yeah.
Okay. That was fear. And was that from an attack or just the healing?
Just the healing.
Okay, so I was able to do very good. All right, with that, it's enrages seeing wounds being healed, focuses on Elira and runs, lifting its huge club coming down. And go. Quick attack. Oh, only a 6.
Lyra ducks out of the way.
Second for 17.
And kind of end up right below their club. The second time.
Going away and coming into the other one. Was Taylor going to do something?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Thought I was going to say something. All right. In that case, that is 4 physical damage. And then spending some fear, it's going to turn and do a swing towards Thalen. That is for 14.
That'll do it.
Okay. That is 7 physical damage. Then Lorak's around as they swing to Lorak within the party for a third. Oh, that's a crit, Lorak.
That hits.
13. leaping over as you're in the back and coming down with a crush for 21 physical damage.
I will use my ability get back up to reduce that from severe to major.
Nice.
And I can only do one step, right? I can't use an armor to decrease that further.
Correct, unless you have a different ability. Standard ability is you can only do it once for damage convention.
So that is a domain effect, and then I'd like to use an armor.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
All right, cool. So I'll mark off an armor, and as I just take try to do a rope-a-dope, try to make sure that when he hits me on my armored parts as opposed to my exposed parts.
I love it as it takes that in, and I pass the spotlight.
Seeing that it's occupied and hopefully won't come my way after I do this, I'm just gonna I gotta get in the mindset of fun again. Yeah, just normal, like as I always go, I'm going for just slingshot attacks for the distance, and this time it's seeing that enragement. As the stone flies, it turns into shards of shadow and goes straight for the eye. I'm gonna be using my blighting strike.
Nice.
Making a spellcast roll against the target in far range. Spellcast roll. Where's the spellcast roll? Oh, I haven't rolled it. There were some rolls from the last session that I was like, oh no. That is a crit.
Ooh.
For 16, but I think crit automatic hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, so that's a crit.
Yep, so it's your max damage plus a roll.
And that doesn't count as a success with fear in regards to my spell effect, correct?
Correct, because you
Okay.
gain a hope and you lose a stress, or relive a stress.
Lose stress, gain hope. Okay. And then damage is 1d6 plus 1. Ugh. Gross. 2 damage. Let's see. And the next time the target deals damage to an ally, it is reduced by half.
Okay, very good. How much damage did you say it was?
I rolled a 1 on the 6, and then it was a plus 1, so 2. It's a 1d6 plus 1.
But you critted though.
Oh, that's right. So,
So
is that a 8?
Right?
Yeah.
Or 7, 9, right?
Is it 1 dice, or it's a 1 dice plus 1 plus the 1?
9.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was about to say, no. 9. That is major damage as you get in there. Very good. Striking, blood flying, pieces going everywhere, and spotlights the parties.
Real quick, at the end of that, I'm hurting. I'm gonna drink my health potion.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be. I don't want them to run at me and I die. So, let's see. How do I consume a health potion here? I guess I just roll the d4 plus 1, and then I'll remove it. Okay. d4 plus 1. I'm fully back up to 0 health points marked. Thank goodness. I was 1 away.
Nice.
I'm gonna use my guardian. Spend 3 hope to use my guardian hope. To clear 2 armor slots, and I am going to swing at this troll for 16 with, where is it? Oh no, I gotta click down here where it says roll. 15 with hope
That will hit.
for a total of 10 physical damage.
Very nice. All right. That does another bit of major. And actually, how do you want to do this?
After getting hit and seeing him kind of go in rage, he's just gonna scream right back at it, like "Ah!" as he swings, and just cleaves an arm off and just falls limp.
All right. As it falls, you can see the various pieces around the camp are twitching. And you might remember what you were told about trolls back when you were at Ninefire in Garrison. Maybe you don't, we'll see. As you have the camp, you have the cage, and you, as it goes down, there's this howl, and it seems like there was a howl and echo as you hear other trees begin to fall some distance away. What would you like to do?
This troll was holding the blue coin that we saw at the Ninefire Garrison, correct?
Yes.
So Balin's looking for that coin to hopefully pocket it.
Are we like in a clearing of trees? Is that right? Or like we're like on the side of the road, and it's like there's not really trees around us except for the direction that.
Yeah, you moved
sound
up
is-
to where it had been cleared and like kind of this camp had been made.
Okay. I was thinking of getting up in a tree, so the potential troll that's coming our way, other troll that's coming our way, I might be able to stay in far range and not be a target. And just snipe it from the tree. But I don't know if that's a good idea. If it's a big enough clearing, it probably wouldn't be a beneficial to stay there. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm gonna while they're looking for the. I'm gonna look in any of the more intact bodies, if I can find, like, say, like if the main guy that had that coin, if I can see his like body, like I'd like to try and find any missives that might have like this is what you're looking for, like signed by this, like see if I can get any potential written orders for the group that attacked our garrison. See if I can get any more find any information that might be on any of the people, if there are any bodies that are intact enough and clothes that have intact enough that might have it. Otherwise, if it doesn't look like there's anything then like salvageable, I won't do too much.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead and tell me. Could you say that again?
I'd like to investigate any intact enough bodies and clothing or armor of the people to see if there were any like missives or written out orders for the people who attacked the garrison, to see if I can get more information for us when we get further down the road.
Okay. Absolutely. Go ahead and give me a perception. Sorry, it's instinct. So instinct, please. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah, no problem. Could I use my experience? What's that? get a +2.
In experience.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's 1
Yo,
hope for
Mom!
an experience, correct?
Get the fuck out.
1 hope for an experience.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 16 with hope.
Okay. All right. So sticking with hope, looking about the clothes and such things, I would say you very clearly do not find. So you're looking for. So there was a live person here. Are you looking through the live persons, or you're trying to look through the clothes in the soup? Sorry.
Oh, there was a live person.
Yes.
Oh, I was looking for basically I was looking through any bodies that were intact and had clothing that was intact.
Gotcha.
For like
So that would be stuff that's actually in the stew that you'd be looking. Which
Okay.
is nice. So you go up there, and you can see that it bubbles, and kind of within, you're pretty sure like Mists of Zosins probably aren't necessarily intact, but you
Mhm.
do see an intact coin. The one that Troy was polishing was like damaged, but an intact coin is sometimes like put up from the boiling and the bubbling.
I'm just gonna. And Hoopak staff is just. You need one. You need one. Just do a like one of those fishing games at a carnival. Just pop it into the.
Yeah, let's do a finesse here.
Let's go.
That might be hot.
All right, finesse roll. Roll. That's a 6 with hope, but I'd like to use my nimble fingers, where I can spend 2 hope to reroll my hope die.
Sounds good.
Okay, so 2. Please be good. It's a D12 for the hope and fear die, right? Yes. Okay, so D12. Roll. That changes a 4 to an 8, so it's a 9 with hope.
Good try. And
I just splashed, don't I?
I think in this case, yeah, as you're leaning over, you begin to lose your balance. As you, I'm going to need a quick. We'll do agility reaction.
Okay, agility reaction.
Since it was with hope, I'll give you a reaction roll.
22.
Okay. In that case, you're able to last minute grab. I think you're strobed. You have to grab like the searing pot and push yourself out, and we will have you mark a stress.
Okay, I can live with that. If no one wants to say that they're doing anything, I'm gonna try again.
I think somebody wants to. Let's give them a moment.
Yeah, no,
to,
yeah,
to-
that, yeah,
to
exactly.
say a thing.
I was just gonna start lighting a torch and start setting fire to the troll that's still twitching.
All right. Yeah, trying to do this. So the thing here is you're trying to do it with enough speed, essentially, here. So I think I'll go ahead and let's do instinct.
Could Thalen assist?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you want to be doing this too, you can go ahead and give a help.
Yep.
If you'd like.
Yeah, because I only got an 8 with fear.
So roll the d6.
Roll a d6.
If I have to roll as well, I just rolled a crit.
Oh, you only okay. So if you would like to also, all right. So when we're helping, the help is they get to roll with a d6.
Oh, okay. Yep.
You spend a hope, they roll with a d6. The other thing is tag team, in which you both would roll, but you spend 3 hope to activate the tag team. So which one did you want to do?
I did envision, because there's limbs separated, also doing the thing for a tag team. So I'm good spending the hope, but since I didn't say that before, I'm glad to just give a help.
No, I'd say go spend 3 hope and let's take the crit. I'm totally okay with that because that's what you envisioned.
Yep.
And we're learning the language to communicate still, so it's totally fine.
Okay.
And for a few reasons where I could tell we're all a little not quite. Okay. So, okay, that was important. So, all right, you two of you are moving quickly. The smoke is rising as you're finding the little bits. Remembering the warning of little bits of troll could become new trolls. And you gather up and burn anything that even has the blood upon it. So I think with that is anything that Elira wants to be doing.
I'm just seeing what Fen is trying to do with the things in the pot. I'll try to help with that.
All right. What would you like to do? Like,
I'm not going to climb on top of that. I'll conjure a magic hand next to it and essentially help Fen get what she wants.
okay. I think with this, since you already tried it, you can go ahead and move it. So you just try to put the hand in and let it grab it out of the hot water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll make a spellcast roll.
Okay. That's 21 with fear.
Okay. The hand goes in, and as it pulls out the coin, you can see the coin for a moment appears like writing appears on the coin, these black letters, as you're pulling it towards you and out of the pot. And then you see the black letters suddenly writhe around, leave the coin, and begin writhing around the hand. And Fen, I think from your point of view, you then start to see these words begin to go across Elira's eyes.
Just in progress of actions, is like, oh, see, now that's ooh, that's not good. Guys. And I try to, is the hand past the pot where if she drops the concentration on that hand, the coin will drop out onto ground where we can get it later?
Indeed.
Okay, then I'm gonna fully jump onto next to Lyra, start trying to get her to break concentration to get this connection that's happening to stop.
Okay. Go ahead. I think go ahead and give me a instinct.
Instinct. It's not great. It's a 9 with fear.
Okay. As you're trying to get their attention, and as you do, you're staring at her eyes, and at this, and as this happens, the rest of you, the other two of you, see
Oh no!
words shoot from her eyes to yours as it's
no!
And in this moment here, what you get this vision. There's blue wood and white sails, a breeze, something that you can't quite, your mind isn't processing. These orbs that look like eyes, but something that you know that is not eyes seems to be there. And a word, something that doesn't work in your mouth, trying to come out, burning. And then you begin to hear whispers moving in your mind. One tongue, one scale, 1,000 teeth. The hunger is a door. He watches from the Bluewood Hall. And Lorak and Thalen, currently you watch as your two compatriots stand staring at one another, these black words now becoming smoky and almost look like the letters are growing claws, becoming sharp. What would you like to do?
Real quick, could I just get a repeat of the words that were said? It was one tongue, one scale, 1,000 teeth.
Indeed. So, get over here. Yes, it was that. Then, the hunger is a door. And he watches from the Bluewood Hall.
Bluewood Hall? Like Hall?
Yes.
So are they standing close enough together, or are they staring at each other from across the way?
I feel like they're probably within like 10 feet of each other.
So I feel like Thalen's going up to Elira to
We're
try
having a staring
to
contest, don't worry.
shake them out of it.
Okay, pure shaking. Give me strength.
Right. I'm just
We're
like,
gonna come back next session with Bobby's just gonna show up with 4 people in a full trance going, what the fuck happened?
that is a 18 with hope.
Okay, I like that. So you shake Elira, and I think, what are you saying? Are you saying anything? Anything that you're adding to this?
Guys, this is getting weird. The words are growing claws. Please snap out of it.
All right, please snap. And I think you start hearing the whispers, snap, 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 and there's this like pain in your neck, like as if the ship is going back and forth, and then your vision clears, Elira, as your poor little fungirl head is going back and forth.
Wait, stop that. What's going on?
Thalen will gently let Elira back down.
Just a doll. Just
I really have a concussion. What's going on?
Words are growing claws. I have no idea what's going on around here.
What are you talking
Matt-
about?
You see that in the foreground, and in the background, Fen is still in the trance as you see Lorak just tackle him, try to get him away from the words that are growing claws.
You're just grabbing Fen and running.
I'm just making a jump, embracing them, and just trying to just
Tackle him
tackle
down.
him to the tackle her to the ground, away from these claws that are coming out.
All right, tackling her down. It's up to you how to do agility or strength for this.
Real quick, how big is Lorak?
About 6'2".
Awesome. I'm getting deleted for a second here. I just want you to know I'm like 4 foot maximum.
15 with fear.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Guess what? We're on the ground now and you're with me.
So you grab them now and hit the ground. And I think with that, we're going to go ahead and give Fen a stress.
Awesome. Cool. Love that for me.
As she hits her head very hard, blood kind of comes out the back, but you see the words dissolve into black smoke.
Am I out of the vision?
Yes.
Am I bleeding? It feels like I might be bleeding. Ow. What happened? Oh, Elira, you good?
Everything's spinning.
Yeah, same, but I think that's just because I got hit. I got my head hit. Did you see that too? You hear those words?
Yes, someone's talking about hunger and then someone watching.
Yeah, that didn't sound good. But now I want food. Anyone else want food?
Why is it always you guys and weird magic things? Let's get out of here.
I'm
here. Take this, and you see Lorak patting himself down, searching for a stamina potion that he had, and he can't seem to find it where he normally stashes it. And it just so happens that Ben might have taken it somewhere along the way.
Oh, you know what? I was wondering why I had 2 of these. All right. So. Okay. Well, it doesn't want to work. Okay. 1d4 stress. Click. Click. I'm clear of stress. Woohoo. Everything's grand. Everything's great.
Did your hunger go away?
I'm still a little peckish, but I think I've got some rations. I've got some dried apricots somewhere in my bag here. I'd like to go and pick up the coin with a piece of cloth, so I don't touch the weird words, and hopefully a lack of contact there will help mitigate that, keep that from happening again. For now.
All right. You take the cloth and you wrap it around the coin. Where the coin touches, the cloth turns black. And starts to make like these strange jagged lines that then begin to branch out, burning pieces of the cloth. And then it stops.
That's definitely not a good sign. But we can figure we might be able to get some answers out of this. Maybe. I don't know. Elia can look at it. But later.
Yeah, I was
Get
just
out.
thinking maybe we could figure out how to handle this safely after we get out of Kroll area.
I agree. So, Steeds and Bucket, or was dealing with the trolls that were here? Was that part of anything, or was that just like a? I can't remember specifics of our side quests other than it was the forge and then a missing steed. Was it just those two things
Yeah.
that we had?
That's
I've got northern troll steed to be brought back to Jalek and remove whoever's in Jalek's old forge.
Okay, so it's possible there's a troll steed near here.
Are the trees still falling? Can we still hear the trees?
Oh
falling?
yeah, I have a little countdown that's been going on over here. So
I'm just clarifying in regards to like, you said it was north troll steed, like north of the forge. There's a troll steed that we should have been looking for.
I don't,
northern.
you just know there was one that went that. Oh, you know, there's a loose trosty. I think that's probably what
Okay, somewhere along the road.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just player wise. We were told not to leave our troll steeds with trolls, that they would go native.
Yeah.
We found trolls on the road that we are looking for a missing troll steed.
And he said that you had some options there.
Mm-hmm.
His concern was that it not be allowed to propagate. If it's retrievable, then that's good. But
yeah, gotcha. Okay. I'd say let's try and hide and get to where we can get out of the area quickly. Oh,
someone has been burned into the cloth where the coin was picked up.
cool. So it is a toothy maw. I was worried that maybe you were showing us like a map of the clearing and that was just trees. And it was like that's. I'm worried that we're standing in the toothy maw, but no, it's just on the cloth. Got it. Good. Great.
All right, hearing trees still in the background, Thalen is still in favor of troll steeds and bounce.
And bounce, or should we hide and see if the missing troll steed is here and potentially try and deal with that in a way?
I recall from last time we thought that there was a second troll that was finishing a hunt of presumably the people that we saw at the Hollow that we saw at the Ninefire Garrison. So they were looking for more escapees and getting more food.
Gotcha. And well, depending on how long it takes, on our way back to the Ninefire Garrison, we could always attempt to find the troll steed, or
perhaps we find them along the road.
Perhaps we find them along the road, or we don't find them at all, and we just. I believe we were doing this as a favor to reduce the cost of the troll steeds, so we can just pay what we owe when we get back, if necessary. So I am fully with the bouncing. That troll was hard enough. We've dealt with some weird things. I think it's time for us to continue on our main objective. This was a detour that has helped us. It has given us information. As strange as the information is, it has given us information. I think we need to continue. Mainly because I don't want to be the troll's dinner since we have. Oh wait, you said there's a guy that's still alive, right? Should we? We should probably bring him with us.
There is, if you want to interact.
We can throw him on the back of one of our steeds. They're workhorses of or cats. They can hold a little extra weight on their hind.
You stay on mine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's
This
plenty
is-
of room on yours.
Yep, there isn't much weight to begin with.
You know, I was wondering if it was cost effective to get you an entire steed, and I'm sorry for doubting us and doubting you your need. This was a good choice. Let's do that. So I start dragging the still alive guy.
They're in a cage. How do you want to get them out of the cage?
Oh, they're in a cage. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I thought they were tied up, like ready. Like I thought they were like trussed up,
So
ready to
good.
be put over the fire. Is there like a visible lock, or is it like kind of like a woven cage that's been like?
Yeah, it looks like more like woven and stuff. It just made to be like opened by troll strength, so it definitely is harder.
Gotcha. I'd like to look for the weak point of it, because I've made woven baskets and traps before. I'd like as just part of making things. I'd like to see if I can find a weak point that if I
Okay.
hit it just right, it would just fall apart.
I like that. Go ahead and give me a finesse.
Finesse. That is a 20 with hope.
And very expertly, are you able to find where it just takes one little pull and the whole thing just crumples down.
You know, it's a great design for this specifically, because sometimes it's just really hard to get the thing out of the trap, but if you can just pull... All right, you with us, come on.
He took the name. He said it tasted better than the liver. Seems to be a bit delirious.
Cool. We're gonna let you rest on this horse now. We're gonna go, and when you feel better, we'll talk. And getting him on the horse, probably just throwing him like full slump, like just body over the side, tie his hands and feet so he to where he can't just fall off, since he's obviously delirious and won't be able to just sit on the saddle probably.
All right. Yep. So even if they can't really resist you, you could put them on there. And
Okay, Elira,
Right.
keep an eye on him. Mostly, keep an eye in case he starts looking like he might be sick, and try to dodge. He doesn't look well.
Okay.
Let's go.
all right. With that, I would say we're going to go ahead and give a group challenge here, based on we had a base difficulty and the number of failures and such things. Went ahead and increased that. So, who wants to lead the getting the heck out of Troll Camp? And then we'll have everyone say how they are.
Quick question in regards to the corn and the image burned into it. Was it like burned into like the same size of the coin? Like it's where the coin is, that image was burned? Or was
where
it
the
just-
coin is where all the black was, and then the lines traced out from the coin. The
Oh, got it.
entire cloth like bears burned now.
Gotcha. Okay. So the burn started where the coin is, and then it branched out, created that shape of non-burned stuff, and then just the rest of the cloth turned black with that burn as well.
But yeah,
Yes.
you haven't deciphered yet, but there's like various lines that come out of that you're not sure the significance of.
Oh, gotcha. But that image is clear, though.
Yes.
Okay. Everything else is okay. Cool. We'll look at that later. Just wanted to make sure I understood the imagery. Okay.
I think Thalen will climb aboard Stompy and kind of do a loop around the rest of the gang and then lead the charge out.
You got it. All right. So then the rest of three of you, my gosh, what are you? What does it look like for you to get out of here?
I think Lorak would be helping Fen and Lyra to get this prisoner onto or rescued prisoner onto the steed, and then he's gonna call on.
We've got mixed
Rose.
feelings about this person.
Call on Rose, and he's gonna make a running jump onto the saddle as he's leading the way up behind Thalen.
All right. So you just want to get right into there. Yeah. Then go ahead and give me finesse. Just to push them through.
Oh, cool. 19 with fear.
Oof.
Okay. All right, so that's actually reaction, so you don't deal with fear or hope, so that's a good.
Oh, that's right. We're all but Thalen are doing reactions. Thalen's doing
Yep.
the main thing we gotta worry about. Okay. Whew. Weight
All
off my shoulders.
Fen or Lyra?
I think Fen, we're gonna get. She's gonna get on Medi and gonna do the whole utilize the climbing of a tree as much as possible because it was advertised and it is a useful skill. Get up to the closest tree to see the distance, so we know best what if we the best way to get out of there without it knowing what direction we went afterwards, like what direction it's coming from, so what parts of our escape to obfuscate, so it's not as obvious we went down the way we went. Basically, what way is it coming from, so I can do as little work as possible to make sure it doesn't follow us.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me instinct.
Instinct, got it. That is a crit.
Ooh, very nice.
2 6s. My favorite kind of crit. Right there.
Lyra.
I'm going to just as Fen is relaying which direction to go, what's happening from above. I'm going to try to recall, the map we've read, what direction we were supposed to go in and things like that, trying to help navigate the area.
Very nice. So give me a knowledge roll.
It's 19.
Okay. All right. So I feel like kind of getting everybody in here. You can give me a instinct roll here, Thalen. This would be +4 from your team on top of your normal.
That is a instinct 20 with hope. 20 plus 4 with hope. 24 total.
Nice. So 24 with hope. You all begin to go very quickly, grabbing on the steeds, moving from the camp, bearing down the torn tree trail and back onto the dead road with its white, strange white cobblestone, pushing further south as fast as you can. part of it, you do hear a howl. Very words almost where meat. And looking back, you can see 2 or 3 trees uprooted and flung above the tree line. But you keep going, and soon you crest down a little bit, and you're out of sight, and hopefully out of smell range as you push. And I think, Thalen, as you're in the lead, you can describe what's next if you want to find a place where you'd rest and recoup, or if you are looking for something else.
I think Thalen is looking back to the rest of the team just to see how everybody's holding up after our encounters with the troll. But then we'll look ahead and try to scout any place where we can potentially get another look at that coin, rest, recoup a little bit.
All right. So you all push down. And now, I would say we're getting to the point where the sun has set a bit. You're able to get to the side. And you wanted to get a better look at the coin?
I don't think I specifically wanted to, but now that we're out of danger, just to no other trees falling behind us, we are not dinner.
Yeah.
Just to rest, recoup, and be out of harm's way to do that investigation if that's what the rest of the gang wanted to do.
Finn, you'll feel a tiny head poke over your shoulder. So about that coin, you said there's something strange about it?
Well, something strange about what it does to the cloth.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, I will find a nice flat rock to like lay the coin out and then lay out the cloth next to it. Don't touch the coin again. That's probably a bad idea. Does that looking at the symbol, does that like is the imagery any relevant to me or any of us who wants to look at it? I'm assuming Lyra absolutely is looking at it because she likes weird things.
So looking at the burn symbol, I think Lyra. Well, let's do this. I think everyone's looking at it. I'm going to say Thalen. Actually, you've seen it somewhere before, and I don't think you took note of it when you did. So where do you feel like that would have been?
Maybe let's say a book at the Nine Fire Garrison when kind of coming up and training. Previous commanders all focused on knowledge and strength, and Thalen just wanted to hit some things, so maybe didn't quite pay attention, but would have made note of something like that.
Okay. So just on the books of training manuals and such things?
Yeah, like some kind of book I can't quite place.
Perfect. I think you recognize that. I think other than that, I don't think anyone has seen it before.
Okay.
But Dan, do you share that?
Yeah, gang, I think I've seen this before. You know, we were always taught to pay attention to the books. I didn't always. I know. And now I feel silly for that, but I have seen this before.
Did not pay attention to books.
Okay, we've had this conversation before already. We don't need that right now. We're focused on figuring out what this stuff is. Also, we got Alara, you figure this stuff out. Don't touch the coin, please. And then I'm gonna go and see if our new friend is lucid. Otherwise, I'll be back. I'd like to go see if our friend is lucid and maybe a bit more open to giving some answers.
All right.
Sorry, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Would it have been clear to us that this prisoner was one of the Hollow, or like, would it have been a mix of people the trolls found along the way?
I would say he did have like remnants of the like blue outfit on him that had been torn.
So I think Phelan would follow Fen, just in case our threat got a little trigger happy.
Absolutely. So I do want to ask, do you want to do anything as far as process or short rest before you go to question?
That is a good question.
Because Daggerheart moves fast as a system, unlike what sometimes people are used to.
Gotcha.
Like, all it takes is a few rolls, and we get into a situation, and people sometimes will go, "Oh, I wish, I would have, I didn't realize we were going into this." It's like, I didn't know either till y'all rolled dice.
Yeah. I would
Fair.
not.
Yeah. No. Fair enough.
I would not be opposed to a rest.
I'd be fine with a short rest. I could get some armor slots back. Alara, how about you? You wanna take a breather first? Get ourselves fully
I would just
relaxed
sit
before you start looking into that.
I
You
would
want
just
your mind sharp, don't you?
Yep, I would just sit next to the coin and stare at it longingly for the short rest.
Thank you for respecting my request of do not touch.
All right. I'm going to take the time, everyone can again describe the visual of whatever moves you take. And I would say when we do these, we want to try to avoid the best we can of like, oh, I just, cut and put string in my armor. Give it a little bit of something, like whether it's you're opening up a certain armor kit, maybe there's an engraving on a piece of it, or try to give the flavor you can. Alternatively, you can also say, yeah, I'm going to just, repair armor, but as I do, I'm going to talk to Lorak or whatever and start to do some stuff so we have these scenes here because it's good RP stuff. Does that make sense?
Mm.
All right. So who'd like to go with their moves?
Well, first, in repairing my armor, I'm going to be like replacing some of the padding with. I'm going to be scrounging any amount of small bits of like soft grasses that are available. If there aren't any, I've got some just some like fleece that I can pack in to some of the padding and like replacing some of the scratch and sewing in some of the scratched up piece of the leather. I think wait. Let me make sure. What armor do I have? It's leather armor. So yeah, just like putting in some of the like the padding to keep it soft against my skin rather against my body rather than like full leather. Keep it breathing and like repair some of the rivets and ties here and there with from my bag.
Nice.
I'll do that, and then the other one will be. I will, as everyone else is describing theirs, I will figure out what I will describe for my tithe that I owe.
I think Lorak would be kind of tearing cloth from his sleeves to mend his wounds, and as he's finishing up with that, you just see him start doing like push-ups and sit-ups to do just it's just push-ups and sit-ups, and then he's gonna make an off remark. You know, Fen, if you wore clothes under the armor, it wouldn't chafe as much.
Okay, I did mean to. I did re-specify that I was wearing clothes under the armor.
Okay, so
Let's go with it. Let's go.
It's like,
the
listen,
sleeves can also makeshift bandages.
sleeves are bullshit. Fen canonically no longer has sleeves.
I think as Thalen is mending armor, it's just looking at the cloth and the image burned into the cloth, and just thinking about the trance that both Fen and Elira were in. Thalen will ask Elira, I know you always get mad at me when I don't read the books. Is this something that you have seen before?
I haven't, which makes me really ashamed. I should have read all the books, but apparently I have not. So, where did you see those books?
I don't know, some dusty shelf that I know they wanted me to pay attention to it, but I just I was focused on other things, and now I regret that.
You're lucky you're my friend. I will, but you look a bit hurt still. I think you should rest up yourself a little more and see. So I'm going to first of all, I'm going to try to patch myself up so you see Elira kind of examine her wounds, and they start to kind of almost knit together with these like fungal effects. And she'll look over at Thalen. If you're wounded as well, I would like to help you as well as I get out this medical kit and kind of find the bandages and things like that, and to start to try to patch Thalen up. Look kind of ridiculous how tiny I am and trying to patch you up.
Gonna roll that healing.
So that is. So you'll clear 3 hit points. Thalen.
Awesome, thank you. Sorry for tossing you around like a doll to try to get you out of that trance earlier. I appreciate you helping me out here.
I still feel a bit dizzy, but it's okay. I get it. Weird things happen when we are too focused on, figuring things out about strange artifacts. I do appreciate you stepping in.
Yeah, when words start to form claws, that's I think where we all have to draw the line.
Yeah. That sounds a bit
What
ominous.
kind of claws?
The sharp kind.
Well, I mean, like, were they like talons, like a bird of prey? Were they like cat claws?
They certainly weren't friendly claws. They looked a little hellish.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's fair.
You guys
Um,
look like you were in a trance, though. Like, were y'all teleported somewhere, or...
Well, I definitely saw something and heard something. I believe Elira did too, but we were kind of busy not getting eaten by a second troll, so didn't have a good conversation about it.
Yeah, I saw something too. There was like a blue wood in the sky, and it was like I was on a boat somewhere else. I think it's a vision, but it felt real.
Mhm.
Something was saying something about one tongue, one scale, 1,000 teeth, which fits with the pattern we saw on the claws as well, which is concerning. Very Eldritch looking.
Quick question on the vision. Was the boat just like on open sea, or was it like at a coast? And was there anything distinguishing that we could like that might have like caught our attention, one of our attention, like as something we may have recognized?
I don't think so. No, it wasn't that quick.
Okay. The second short rest is I'm going to be tithing. I will. Fen is going to be going around looking through like the crushed rocks of the road and the side of the road, looking for mostly equivalent 6-sided rocks, or close enough to that could be like chipped into some makeshift dice, and it's gonna do just a quick marking of the 6 sides, and just do a like a craps roll throw, and they're gonna roll and just fade. Like it'll look like they look like they roll longer than they should, and then you lose track of them. And then I gain, I believe, 2 favor for that.
Nice.
And you don't get a fear. You already get enough with your short rest.
Yeah.
And that was me tithing towards luck. Is
Okay.
what that was. Just thought I'd clarify.
All right, I'll get 3 fear for the short rest. Then anything else for short rest moves?
Balin, what was the training that you were undergoing while you may have encountered this book?
You know, it was just there wasn't any specific. It wasn't anything super specific. They just made sure that we were well read, right? When, especially when we were first getting started, I have always been told to crack open more books. I always thought that was a little lame, but anyway, I was in the library. I was trying to earn my sword time, basically, and so I can't remember. I can't remember what the specific book was, of course, but no specific training regimen. It was just maybe you ought to read something. And now, of course, wishing I would have.
Of course, that's the only thing you skipped in your training.
Well, why read books when I surround myself with others who do? You know what I mean?
I guess it's the same logic. Why learn how to deal with swords when you people handle that?
Well, maybe this guy knows more about it, as he's pointing to the guy that we took with us.
At the very least, he'll have enough information to give us a direction to go. At least I hope. It'd be really sad if he didn't know anything. It's like, if you're part of a group and they don't tell you shit, they must hate you.
Or he's incompetent.
Or
I
he's
find
skipping
in
training.
groups like the Hollow, if you're incompetent, you're hated. And you're usually put somewhere where you're either it's not gonna be a problem, or you won't be a problem for very long.
That sounds sad. I thought you might just tell us, they told us all he just was skipping training at that time, so I don't remember. But oh well. Let's actually ask them. See what they know.
Right, well, I go and slap the fellow awake. Hey, you with us, buddy?
I just kind of slap on the eyes. Take a moment to focus. Realize they're tied up.
Would you like some soup?
Yeah. Yeah, soup sounds great.
Wow, you recover quick. I was expecting some trauma with that. All right. I just had okay. I'm gonna give you a couple of spoonfuls because you seem a bit. You need it. You're two sheets to the wind. And then we're gonna have a conversation. Alrighty?
They nod.
Cool. Careful, it's a little hot.
Lean down and begin to sip and drink here. Take some of it, and they take their time chewing and kind of letting it seep into their mouth, processing it slowly. I think Lorak, you get the feeling of someone like they know how to eat when they haven't eaten a lot before. They're very focused on themselves recovering. Like you can see the sign of training.
Those trolls really know how to make soup, don't they?
They do make good ones. And it just kind of goes with it.
I like you. You're good. You've got humor. I like you.
As sees that and sees what he's doing, I think Lorak would just kind of reinforce it. It's like, good, if you eat too fast, it's just gonna hurt your body.
Yeah. Listen, you gotta laugh when you can before Tro takes your leg.
That's a good life philosophy. Okay. So, who wants to ask the questions?
Lorak is gonna stand right next to him with his axe on his shoulder in a posture of an intimidating posture, implying that if he's ready to swing at him with the flat side of the axe.
Did we just do good cop, bad cop? Oh no. That was not my intention, but okay. Here we go.
All right.
So I guess we need to know where to find your friends in... I have forgotten the name of the port. It's on the map right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh my!
In Elenia Port.
Kind of looks, his eyes move about all of you. Sure, I wouldn't be able to help you. Plus, smart people like you, I'm sure, have everything you already need to know.
There's no such thing as being over-prepared.
Maybe I disagree.
Maybe that troll's still hungry.
It starts to hum a little bit. Sing to himself.
Lorak looks over at Elira like you see a very worried look on Lorak's face, as if he's afraid that he's about to cast a spell or something.
Looking at them, they sound a bit deranged.
He sounds a bit deranged.
Who's the one who's hungry?
He kind of looks up and still kind of keeps his hum and his song a little bit going.
Where's the Bluewood Hall?
Could you give me a presence roll?
Yes. Presents. I'm good at those. That's a 17 with hope.
Kind of pauses for a moment as he. All right. You can see, you could say the Bluewood Hall is beneath anywhere where we need it to be. If you can find the hungry mouth you can find a Bluewood Hull.
I see. Now, see, that is the preparation and information I was hoping for. So, thank you. Would you like more soup?
Sure.
Cool. Was there anything else y'all wanted to know from him?
The Hungry Maw. Is it like a location, something that you summon?
I subtly get Alira's attention and point to the cloth. That's the maw.
So it's above table. So it's an entrance of sorts where we can find the Blue Hall.
My understanding is, based on the vision I got and the cryptic information, plus this person's information, that symbol is probably on a doorway. The hunger is a door, and that and someone watches from the Bluewood Hole is within underneath an area that is marked by that maw. Is my understanding from the vagueness that has
That
been given
seems
to me.
logical.
Yeah. And it's possible the first half of the vision might be a pass key. Some way of identifying ourselves as friendly. We won't know for sure until we interact with some or find a confirmation, but that's my understanding. Well, and also we have a living participant of the crew. Can always find a use for him. Or like I said, leave him for the troll. He did help burn our home.
I'm just gonna continue his hum and his song.
Is the song recognizable at all?
I don't think you've heard it, no.
Okay.
If you want to listen closer, you can go ahead and give me a instinct roll.
All of us?
Anyone? Well, if you all want to kind of try to understand what he's doing, we would do a group roll. Otherwise, it would be the one person listening. Because if you all roll, then that's like potentially multiple 5 figures with figures. It could get
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game doesn't take multiple rolls like that well. So
Well, I mean, I was the one focusing just now, so I guess I can roll for it. You said an instinct?
Mhm.
Can I go ahead and use oh, what's that? My experience? It's like, oh, what's that? What are you singing?
like that.
That's a +2. Click, click. And that is neither luck nor creation, so I cannot use my favor. Would have been nice, but oh well. It's a 17 with hope.
Okay, nice. So you don't recognize, you do pick up this, I would say, kind of like odd way he's kind of singing, and it's one phrase that he'll kind of get back to that is repeated. Kind of, I claim the name. I will not be forgotten.
Claim the name. I will not be forgotten. What name?
Looks up and smiles and kind of keeps singing. Then he'll pause a second. It's a thing to be contemplated, they say.
Who's they?
Some of us, well, we're all trained in ways to think as well as fight. That's all.
I just slowly look at Thalen.
I'm sorry, all right? Pay more attention in school next time.
I mean, just a little bit would be helpful. That's all. No. You're fine. Well, I don't have any use for you. But you've not done anything. You were part of the group that burned our home. So like you're in the negative with me. But you have been helpful. I just don't know what to do with them, guys. I'll let you decide. I'm gonna go take a nap. It's been a long day. To specify, Fen has now Medi is like fully loafed, and Fen has just like fully like glomped onto the back, and is just taking full advantage of the fluffy body warmer.
Lorak, I don't know how you feel, but I know our troll steeds need to eat. So perhaps our friend does have some use to us.
I mean, there are several, and it's only one of them. I wouldn't want them to fight over them.
We
Should
can
we split 'em up?
portion him.
But that's exactly what I was implying. Yeah.
Just to clarify, we are talking about feeding this guy to our steeds, yes?
Yes.
Awesome, cool. This is a neutral party.
They attacked our home, and they were
No, they
killing.
did. They absolutely did. They absolutely did. Yeah. Our town was not all adventurers. It was normal people.
Yeah.
And if we are not always normal people. and sorry, friend. Thank you for your help. Balin's going to take the longsword and take a swipe.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
That is a. Oop, we have rested, so let me turn this off. 17 with fear.
Oof.
Okay. Very good. In that case, let's do this. All right, where are your damage?
Uh, 7 damage.
All right, it was 7 damage. You run through. That is a major. As you stick it, go to stick it right through their chest. They move to the side, so it goes more, so it kind of comes underneath the ribs instead of through, and they kick their feet and wince as the blade goes a little deeper and the ropes move with them around the tree and cut against the blade and come undone. And they stand up. I'll pass the spotlight.
I'm right next to him with the axe on my shoulder.
Yeah.
That is 20 with hope.
Woo!
For a total of 6 damage.
6. Good. That is minor. Not as honorable as heroes should be. Eyes kind of darting around, assessing the situation.
Who said we were heroes? And I you expected Fen to be fully like dead. They were relaxed, but they were still on guard. Fully, like, gracefully pull up the Upak and chuck it as a spear. I'm gonna be using the scepter far range. And as I in that spin and throw it, it looks like it's just gonna tumble, and then in the first flip it disappears, and then reappears 5 feet in front of him, going straight and fully, the spear end going into him, covered in this inky, it disappeared. It was fine. It came back. It was drenched in this ink, this dark ink, and as it hits, that ink goes into them. But if it hits. Otherwise, it's going to hit the tree, I guess. Let's see. That is a... it hits the tree. That's a 9 with fear.
Okay.
And now my hoopback is over there.
All right.
Damn it! I was napping a little bit.
So it goes, and he seems to see this. Steps to kind of the side to get around. As it kind of crosses, it.
Wait! I rolled a 1 on my hope. I can use my internal compass to re-roll my hope die.
Okay.
Sorry, I did not realize that when I rolled it. I just saw the 9 first. D12. Roll. It's not any better. It's a 2. So that is now a 10 with fear.
Okay, so the Hupak breaks the line of sight for a moment that he seems to take advantage of as he lets it go, as he moves out of the way and then sprints directly towards Elira and the coin in front of her that she's been staring at. As he goes to grab that, Elira, I would give you a reaction if you'd like.
Sure.
So reaction roll of, I'd say, finesse to try to, if you would want to grab it, but that's up to you because you see what happens if you touch it. Or do you want to do something else? You could probably try to do something else too. You'd like kick it, or
I want to try to push them away. Can I do that? With my spell cast. Like, I see them launching at me.
okay. I think. Okay, I would say, yeah, you're setting up just enough arcane energy to get them to like go to the side of it, is what you're trying to do. Because this is a reaction, right? This is just a little
I see.
I'm going to try to move it just enough. So go ahead and give me a spellcast roll.
21 with hope.
Okay, so as they go to reach it, you can see it's like they're kind of slides against an invisible wall as they spin. And they kind of spin on the ground. Come now. All I want is my property. And
It's
I'll
not
pass the spotlight.
It's not your property anymore. I would like to try to hit them with Wild Flame as my hands glow with fire. Let's see. What's over here? Uh, 12 with hope.
Okay, as your hands glow, the fire shoots out. He gets flat now against the ground. And I will spend fear here as he'll grab the coin. This time, as your little wall goes down and looks at it and will grab and throw it into his chest. And it begins to burn into it as he looks and gives a wicked smile. And finally, I claim the name. I will not be forgotten. And he erupts in black fire. And the body trembles, and you see what seem to be draconic horns grow from his head. And his fingernails get long like talons, and scales now replace his skin. As the fire begins to subside and rest now in the palms of his hands. And we'll end for tonight.
That short rest recommendation. Really, the nicest thing you've done. The nicest thing you've ever done. It was like, hey, real quick. I don't know what the rules are going to be, but I know it's going to be bad. Do a short rest real quick.
Man. What an ending.